Okay, we are finally starting with the build. As you can see, Antec P280 offers you a lot of screws for fans, for motherboard, for everything. And it's very important, as you can see here, those studs. Some motherboards have 8 of them and some have 9. Sabertooth 990 FX has 9 of them, so I have to screw 2 more in. So that's the first part. You always have to be careful to have your motherboard fixed properly. With all the studs in the place, we can proceed with the back I/O plate. Make sure that it's in the right position. Put it on the hole and just gently press it until it clips into place. That's it. This one is interesting because it has some kind of foam protected, so that you don't damage your components. And now inserting the motherboard. The best way to do it is to put it like this, so you can see from the back side if the connectors are in the right place. When the board is in place, you secure it with screws, not too tight and not too loose. When the motherboard is in place, we are coming to installing CPU. Some people prefer it to do it out of the case, but this is a very roomy case, so I don't have a problem with it. You have to open it. Take the CPU. And take a good look about the pins. You can see that this is the way to go. And usually you can tell by this, by this golden triangle. So you gently put it in. Until it's in place, you can feel it, and then just close it. Now it's in place, and it can't get out unless you want to break it. I'm using the stock cooler because my order hasn't arrived yet. Just a second. So first, of course, you remove the plastic. This is pre-applied thermal paste. And you lock it into place. And after everything is in place, you just press this, and that's it. I will take a look with this cable management later. Next stop, PSU, power supply. Okay, so the next stop is PSU, Corsair AX 750, fully modular. Very nice, robust design. Just put it into place. Find the loopholes. Powered by Corsair. Black screws, or black case. I think it's gonna look nice. Anyway, you find the loopholes and screw the PSU in the place. Okay, it's time for installing the graphics card. In this case it's Asus Radeon HD 7850, 2 GB of GDDR5. Let me show you the card itself. So that's the card. And the proper way of installing it. First, you have to remove these plates. With modern cases you can unscrew them, and if you want you can screw them back in. so it's recommendable, at least that's the way I do it. I always keep hold of them and put them all in one place. Next, usually there's some sort of clip like this. Let me show you a bit closer. For locking the graphics card in, so you want to keep that open. Next, of course, you want to take down this plastic that's protecting the card, and gently find her place in. Just a second, I need one more place. Slight miscalculation. Sorry for that. Let me see from this side. Yeah. And you want to press it firmly. And you heard the click, so it's locked into place. Sorry. Next thing, just a sec to show you better. Camera is resisting. Here. So when everything is in place, you put the screws in, and if you got it wrong, like I did the first time, you put back in the back plate of the chassis, of the case. Whoa, that was funny. And the phone. Anyway, maybe I'll be able to make a video out of this mess after all. So you put the screw back in here too. To keep everything nice and tidy and not to forget about it. The rest of the things with the cables, cable management, that will be the last section. I still have to install the drive, Vertex 4. RAM, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, it's time for install SSD drive. I could install it in one of these two designated places, but I will use one of the brackets. It's very nice because it has silicone for anti-vibration, because it is a silent case, but that's for 3.5-inch drives. 2.5-inch goes like this. Okay, here it is. You can see the screws. No reason to tighten them very strong. There won't be any vibrations. I've got it turned backwards, of course, because of the cable management. And the reason why I have it on the bracket and not on the designated place, because I want some air going through it, which is coming from inside, and I'll put two fans back here, so it will be push-pull configuration. And I'm happy to say that Corsair H100i water cooling is in the mail somewhere, and it's on its way here. So first I'll do all the tests and benchmarking with AMD's original cooler, and then with Corsair. So for now I still have to install DDR3 and do cable management. Just a sec, where is my trusty knife? So this is Corsair Vengeance 2x4 gigabytes, 1866 megahertz at 150 volts, and this will be in only until the Kingston HyperX Beast comes. So I'll install it right away. Just a sec to get you a better view. Okay, and the last thing, installing the memory. Corsair Vengeance 1866 megahertz. Installing it in dual channel A1 B1. Gotta be careful for the pin. Place it like that and press like that. My next video will be all about cable management. Hopefully this week I will get my next order, which is a bit faster RAM from Kingston, HyperX Beast, and water cooling for CPU Corsair H100i. So this is it for now, and see you soon. Thanks for watching, subscribe,